Hey guys, Gavin Townsend, the Transformation Guru, and here I am in my lounge. Don't worry, I'm not going to do some crazed fitness workout video, and I'm not going to take my top off just yet. Give it 6 weeks. I'm leaning out. So it's been a stressful year for a lot of people. I'm not going to bore you to tears. I'm just going to talk about the basics around the body's immune system. So this is something which has been massively overlooked by the UK government. The government's now encouraging people to lose weight, but unfortunately most people crash diet, so that actually has a negative effect on your immune system. So therefore most people are actually going to rebound up at Christmas, which is what happens with most people in the new year, new me mindset. So crash dieting usually has a negative effect on your hormone system. So if you're starting weight here and then you drop your weight quite quickly, quite drastically through crash dieting, you're likely to rebound to a heavier weight than you first started. Combine that with the fact that there is concerns over a second wave. My best advice to anyone watching this video is focus on being a healthier version of yourself. I mentioned it on my Facebook the other day. Look at 5 things that are really unhealthy for you and replace them with 5 things that are healthy for you. So personally, I'll give you an example of things that I've just completely cut out, and I have done for the next month at least, and I'll be reserved with them going forward. So alcohol, sugar, the likes of junk food, also the likes of lack of hydration, but also not doing enough CV. I'm more into weights. I like doing my kickboxing. CV sometimes becomes a bit of a chore, but I accept that I need to get my immune system stronger, I need to get fitter and healthier, potentially for a second wave, and I'd rather be prepared than be ignorant to may or may not happen. I got so many people saying to me, "Oh Gav, you're full of this, you're full of that," when back in January, February, when I said that the country's going to potentially be locked down, and it was. But so I'm just going to talk openly again about the idea and theory that if we get the second wave, what we need to try and do is, rather than crash diet and then go to the likes of 50% off all you can eat junk food restaurants, we need to focus on our health. So again, there's 5 examples of things that I'm cutting out and then sorting out. And 5 healthier habits are simply walking each day, doing more CV, having more greens in my diet, keeping more hydrated, and I've also introduced certain essential vitamins and minerals as a daily strategy. The biggest frustration I have with the UK government today is the fact that we have an MP who's focused on loneliness, and people who are already lonely or struggle with social anxiety already or have underlying mental health issues have been forced to be in their own homes, in some cases in an apartment, for months. It's like being forced into a prison cell. So that has had a nasty, horrible effect on people's immune systems. Not everyone has the luxury of open grass fields and the likes of a farm or a nice large property. Personally, I've been okay because I've been helping the nation stay fit during this period. So obviously a lot of people haven't had that privilege, and I can see the damage and effects already. So weakened immune systems, putting weight on, feeling lethargic, low self-esteem, social anxiety, loneliness, all these things in the mix are not good. So what we need to do is try and get the nation healthier by getting more active. Simple things like walking each day, drinking more water, doing a bit of extra exercise. Yes, in front of the TV, but whilst Boris allows, get to the gym, go outdoors, go cycling, get out. A lot of people have been locked up for a long time, and I've met a lot of prisoners, inmates over the years who've been to prison, and I've got into their mind and understood psychology about being isolated and forced into forced into a cage, as it were. That's what some of them refer to it as. And that's very similar to how a lot of people have been living. So get out more, get outside, physically get outdoors, get some fresh air, get some sunlight. Because now's the time to really focus on your immune system, focus on your health, because later this year, if we do get a second wave and you have neglected your body even more, if you haven't addressed your immune system, and it doesn't take a matter of a few hours, a few days, it takes weeks or months to get your health right in some cases. So I'm seeing a massive vicious downward spiral for a lot of people. What we want to try and do is see a gradual health change in a lot of people, and that's just my honest opinion. I think for a lot of people, social anxiety, depression, loneliness, mental health concerns, people's emotional states, poor hydration, poor nutrition, alcoholism, smoking, drug taking, put all this into the mix, combine that with COVID and the flu, yeah, it's going to be a very, very bad Christmas for a lot of people, and winter at that. So I had to talk about the negatives to try and get people to think a bit differently and try and bring in some positives. So do think more activity, think more proactivity as well. Try and feel fitter, get fitter, feel healthier, and these things will help you. So I do online training with people. I've got a 12-week strategy that I'm pushing online all the time. I've done it for years, helped a lot of people. So if it's of interest, just message me on social media or visit my website, gavintownsend.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.